Hey again, people. Back with another video. So I got a package in the mail yesterday. It was a little bit of a surprise, and it came from probably one of my earliest subscribers, and a guy who's there for like every video, is going to comment on every video, and that's Oxyfee. And I don't even know if I'm saying that right, and someday I got to ask him what that actually means. But anyway, he sent me a little gift in the mail, and it turned out to be a knife. It's a pretty nice knife. I kind of like it. Looks really sharp. So I wanted to film outside today to really kind of get that natural sunlight, because I think it's really going to set it off. So it's a little breezy. Hopefully that doesn't mess with the audio too much, but we'll get set up here. And geez, the beard getting kind of scruffy. Maybe getting time for a trim. Yeah, we'll get set up here and we'll have a look at it. So hang tight. Alrighty, let's get to this. So the knife he sent me was this one right here. It's a Rough Ryder RR1957, and it is the working man pocket knife with pocket clip. Always high quality handmade pocket knives. There's a better look at the picture. Now this is a darn pretty knife. And I'm losing my son, which I was hoping to have. But here we go. Look at that. Isn't that some pretty green bone? That's just a pretty knife. I'm not sure how well the camera's picking it up because the sunlight's on the screen too, so I can't see that well. That's just a really pretty knife. You got smooth green bone handles. Just an excellent die job. And I mean, and look at the scales from side to side. Usually you'll get the show side, which is your nicest finish as far as your die job or your texturing or whatever. And then it'll be a little lackluster on the pile side, but this one is just beautiful on both sides, and both sides match extremely well. Comes with a pocket clip, steel pocket clip. Originally, it was mounted on this side, and I moved it over to this side because that's more of a right-hand carry and allowed better access to the thumb stud. But it is a reversible pocket clip. I actually looked at one review of it on, I think, Smoky Mountain, and the guy gave it only 2 stars because he said the clip was on the wrong side. Well, you can move the clip, but nickel silver bolsters, nickel silver pins, got the ribboning or the threading on the bolsters. You've got the Rough Ryder on your pocket clip. I mean, if you don't like a pocket clip, take it off. But really nice fit and finish. Everything is smooth, no hot spots. Nice on the springs. And then you've got your thumb stud here. Now it's a little tight on the open initially because it has a liner lock. And on that liner lock, if you can see right there, is a detent ball, which fits into that little hole right there. So as you close it, boom, the detent ball drops into the hole and locks that in nice and tight. Now, unfortunately, it is a right side only thumb stud. You can still grab the stud this way and open your knife. So that doesn't mean you can't use it if you're left-handed. It just means you can't open it with your thumb. And as I said, it is a reversible clip. So if we take a quick look, They say now, Smoky Mountain says it's 4.12 inches closed, and Chicago Knife Works says it's 4.25 inches closed. So let's have a look-see. And I am going to say that Smoky Mountain had it right, because it's just a shy over 4 inches, maybe 4 1/8. So they made it. You would think they'd get it right. And you got blade length of, I get about 3 1/4. They advertise 3.12. Perhaps they're looking at the cutting edge, which is just a touch over 3 inches. So yeah, I'd say it's 3 1/4 inches. So unfortunately, not legal in those countries that have a 3-inch length restriction. But again, like in the UK, it's a locking blade, so it wouldn't be legal there anyways. But it's a long clip point, 440A stainless steel. Here you have got your, I assume that says Rough Rider. I can't see in this light. You would think I would write this stuff down, eh? And there is your model number, made in China, and your 440 razor sharp steel. And it is a polished finish, so it's going to be a fingerprint magnet. You've got a regular grind. It's almost a little touch of a hollow grind. You almost feel that. The edge grind is very nice. As with most knives, I find just a little tip heavy. Same on this side. And it is indeed quite sharp. A little piece of paper here. See if I can give you an example. Which should be fun in the wind. Okay, wind anytime now. Yeah. And of course, I bet my pockets didn't blow away. But just, I mean, I just can't get over the die job they did on those scales. Hopefully you can still hear me. And the neat thing about it is it's an excellent matchup with my Stroke of Luck canoe. So if we look at the two together a little closer, and look at that. The die job is actually better on the working man knife. It's more consistent than it is on the canoe. You get some white spots and whatnot, the canoe, which, I mean, that gives it character too. But yeah, I do love that color. I love the job they did with that. I think it just looks excellent. So anything else critical I can tell you about that? Yeah, it's got the nickel silver bolsters, 440A stainless steel. It's a chunk of a knife. Got a little bit of weight to it. I think it's 0.6 pounds. It's a little better than half a pound. I think Smoky Mountain said it was, Chicago Knife Works said 0.6 pounds, and Smoky Mountain said 5.12 ounces. So it's got some weight to it. I mean, the size, the steel clip will be part of that too. But just a damn pretty knife. Yeah, that was quite a gift. I'm quite pleased with it. He doesn't know this, but he's got something coming back in the mail to him. So, and I think he's gonna like it. But I was quite pleased with that. That was just the gesture alone was amazing. But to have such a pretty knife. And funny story, he did his first order from Chicago Knife Works, and he sent me a picture of all the knives he ordered. And he had intended at this time to send this one to me. And when he sent me the pictures, I particularly commented on how pretty I thought this knife was. So he thought that was quite funny that the actual knife he had intended to send to me was the one I picked out of the lot as the nicest looking knife. So thank you, Oxyfee. It was unexpected, unnecessary, but definitely appreciated. And I carried this one all day today. And yeah, I like it. That's a nice knife. I hope you liked it too. I hope you enjoyed this little peek. If you did, please consider tapping that like button. Drop your comments, concerns, questions in the comments section below. And if you like this video and you think you might like to see more, consider hitting that subscribe button and maybe even tap that little bell so you'll be notified every time I drop a video. And maybe we'll see more from the working man collection. Because you know what? A working man's a pretty handy fella. He gets stuff done. And so does a working lady. Y'all take care.